Hello, everybody. This is another broadcast, another installment of Azrael's analysis. Hope everybody's all right, doing well. Right here, I'm going to analyze basically what happens when your mental and your will turns it around for your team. So here we go. We're going to go into this game. This was a win for us. So just a spoiler alert if you didn't already look at the look at the game. So here's the band starts, and well, our team, we banned Moon Knight, they banned Penny, which is perfect for us. We banned Squirrel Girl. They had Hawkeye. They had a couple different bans, but obviously in the game I didn't see this. So, but luckily we were just like, okay, Squirrel Girl ban, Spider-Man ban. All right, let's see where this goes. This wasn't the Hawkeye Moon or Namor ban or nothing like that, but at the very least we can still work with it. And in this juncture of the team ups and stuff, the Hella Namor comp isn't as bad as it felt. You know, like if you have a really good Hella that's hitting her shots, then yes, the team up is nasty and dangerous and scary. But if you have a terrible Hella with a really decent to good Namor, then more than likely you can isolate that. You can isolate the Hella. The Hella's not going to want to play Hella anymore. They're not putting any value to the team. But that's just speaking about stuff that's not actually happening in the game. So here we are. You know me, my main, fantastic. This is my guy. Granted, he's not my one trick. He's my main, my go-to, my guy that if I really want to climb and win, he's the guy I go to. He's so versatile and has, I won't say a great team up, but it's definitely useful. Now, seeing this, I saw the Venom. I saw him, and I already know off rip, he's diving. He's gonna wait for the team to come in and dive. So I had to stop that. Being that was gonna be my job, was to stop the dive. And here he come again. So I'm already boom, giving my strategist a shield. So I'm peeling hard. Like off rip, I'm peeling hard just to make sure that my strats know, yeah, I got you. Just heal, like not just me, but like heal, you know, just so that you're up, you can still heal. I made sure that our group would come back. Like that's what it was. So here we are. You know, Venom's still in our back line, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought at the very least we had somebody to fight him in the front. So he came back to the front, which was good on us, needed. And right here, boom, the whole 360 into the KO for that blade. See, NetEase, you need to buff my uncle. You need to buff my uncle and stop playing. You had to go ahead and get that rune a little bit, and make sure that nobody was still diving on our healers. We got 3 healers. Yeah, the Namor went to Loki. If I'm not mistaken, did he start out his name? I think he did start out his Namor, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's another KO, right back. Once again, the blade. Buff my uncle, NetEase. Seriously. We're crying, seriously. We're crying about it. My uncle feels so weak in this game. It's not even funny. Like, and the fact that, alright, so, little tidbit. If you know the name of Blade, and understandably so, just know that he has the same name as my uncle, so that's why I say he's my uncle. And I don't mean just first name, it's literally the same name. So there you go. There's some little tidbit about me. And as we ult to just hold, basically was holding front position to push back their healers so that they didn't have any heals. And then here I realized, oh yeah, my team's not here. I'm by myself, and I get chased down here. There's nothing I can do outside of just probably taking a better angle of retreat. So I can say that death was on me. It was my first death, and I'm the ace with the most final hits on my team and the most damage. I'm doing the most on my team at this current juncture. So the Loki switches to Iron Man. Probably probably a decent choice. Probably a decent choice if you're gonna try to diff. And that was a good ult. Granted, I wasn't there to capitalize on the ult with them. However, it was a good ult to take the point, which was needed. We need to win. Like, play the objective. This is what we're looking to do. And That was really good. Actually, on both parts, that was a really good ult to sustain that the C&D had, which C&D was the blade, so gift them off of damage. So you're not doing any damage. Now here's my thing. I'm making sure that I survive first. Oh damn, that was a great ult. Like that Magneto had a really good counter to that ult. So here, pushing back their heals and ring around the rosy. Here comes. There he goes. I think he's gonna try to solo ult me. Watch this. You're not getting that solo ult. And just like that. Okay, and then here we go. Here's where I try to sustain myself. Try to sustain on the point, or at least close to the point. Got Jeff, got their storm, and I'm still on point. Now I have the bubble. I have no wire form. Oh, this was needed. Yeah, now that strange portal. That strange portal was very much great. So I was literally one shot. And the fact that I did not die is actually very a testament to either, it's not a testament to me, if anything, it's a testament to the fact that they could not aim at me in that one shot moment because I had no utilities. So yeah, that was just a mistake on the team's part. That's a blunder. If you couldn't hit me, I was one shot and I didn't have my wide form, yeah, no, or if you don't burst me quick enough, or fantastic quick enough, then you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on the KO. So yeah, they have the ult. They have ult. Now here's the part. We get to 98, 96, 97. We are so close. Like we are too close. And then yep, there we go. I get to my my buff form. Trying to go for the healer. Granted though, I should have went for the Thor. However, I already figured like Jeff is literally right next to you. So I figured all he would have to do is just turn and spit and he would get healed. And I would be dead. Like even harder than that. So I'd rather just in that moment go to spawn or get to spawn and try to get back to point as fast as possible. Being a fantastic man, you gotta know your positioning. You gotta know that you are literally a flexible tank. Like that's what it is. When people ask about tanking and stuff and then see the fantastic on the team and then not realize like, oh, he's DPS, but he may be a DPS on paper, but his role in the game is he's a flex tank. He off tanks for his team. So yeah, and then right here, I'm trying to save my healer, but there goes my tank. I tried to save my healer, and then yeah, no, they're basically dead. Yeah, they just died, and then I was literally trying to press off on their healer, like their gambit. If I could have pressed their gambit a little more, that would have helped out, you know, pushing them back in that moment. But we got so close in that. So realistically, there was no mindset of discouraging. I know I was just feeling a bit. I felt like my other DPS wasn't doing enough. That's what it felt like. And looking at the stats, they really weren't. They didn't get any final hits. They still have ult though. And here's my problem. You have ult, but you switched already to Namor. Now, I did ask about that. Like, you had ult, Iron Man, you had ult. Why'd you switch? And they didn't answer. But hey, regardless of that, there's still a way, right? You can always think our way out of the situation, and we can always, you know, press on with good play, smart heads up plays, and just being smarter than your ops, being smarter at that moment, at the point where you don't either have to switch or you don't have to switch your play style. So here's my play style is really like I'm peeling for my backline. Like granted, the only diver was Venom, so I was like, okay, that's fine. I can peel for that. Now the only diver they have currently is Thor. So they feel a little confident to go back to what they were doing, even though the switches were the reason of why they won that round. So their Blade dies immediately. Stop playing Blade. Blade is not fixed. Blade is not actually good in this game as like on the higher levels. Unless you're just good, like shout out to the rank 1 Blade on PC. He's definitely he like seriously, we gotta do better. So right here, you know, I get a lot of doubles when it comes to killing people, so it's like, all right, we get those knockouts, get those picks, and putting them back in the spawn. I already saw, I saw that gambit. He's looking to position himself. So here's what I do. I look to position myself. But I find Blade, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with finding Blade. Because, yeah, for a little bit, I don't know what was going on with my my controller. But I knew I needed to make sure that I was still on point. And they popped the Jeff NATO. I only popped to make sure I didn't die immediately. But I died on point. So we do hold out for 35, 36%. Oh, 37? Oh, they still hold it. This is actually crazy. So I think we got to like 40 something. Almost 50, not quite 50. Yeah, not even close. 7% off, but still, we hold it to 43%. And this is still a good thought process. Like, this is still good. That's good progress. Now, my problem right there was my suit was out of position and she died, and that sucked. But here's where we go. I went to bubble up. I went to I went to buff up, beef up my Namor. Right now, I mean, he's on my team now, so it's like, come on, I gotta help you out. You know, if it was on the opposite team, I'd be rocking his life. But that's neither here nor there. So just to be honest, I had to make sure I got out of there to keep my life. You gotta play your life, and playing your life is essential when it comes to this game. Like, that's how you get those plays. And then right here, I already knew I was rocked when the thing went up and I didn't have any hits. But the good thing is though, we can press on right here because of the space that I created. And Sue got that all out, which was really good, and we got the point back. They have 60%, which, all right, that's a good first thing for them, but they lost the point back. They didn't actually have first point. See, if they had first point and had 60%, okay, that would make sense. You know, that would be good progress for them. Better progress for them would have been 80% around this time. So playing the objective makes sense. You gotta make sure when you're playing the objective, you gotta positioning, like you see right there. I'm playing off of that angle, off of that cover, and trying to make sure that there's some damage, at least input. Now, I got popped. Just as quick as I got in, I got popped in and got rocked out. So, you know, still having 8 final hits. Yeah, our Namor was kind of struggling. He was kind of struggling. But the good thing is, though, we're pushing it more. Boom. So, went from, 43 to 84%? Almost doubled. Almost doubled, which means all we need is a good push. We do have a Hulk. Monstrous Hulk is going in right now. And then now we have the other DPS. We should have somebody behind us right now. But our suit literally just died because of bad positioning again. Now here's where I just get empowered. 1, 2, boom. Right, come on now. Get him out of there. Because the Hulk got one of those kills too. I would have had a 4-piece if the Hulk didn't get that kill. But get that other healer. Get another healer. They're down to 2 people or 1 person on the point. See, he wasn't even on point. So all I need to do is get heals, make sure that I'm with my strats, positioning well. And yep, knowing that the portal was there. Now that was great timing on the map because it messed up their portal and we needed it. So good on their strange that at least portal in. Like, it was smart. It was very smart. Now, who's not touching the point? Jeff. Boom. We knock out the healer. That was on point. Crack you out of here. Now, wide form, because you're not getting me. Yeah, and then I'll rock your life. But yeah, no, it's fine. You're not getting back to the point. You're not getting back to the point. And 13 final hits with my Iron Fist having 11. Thank you to the Iron Fist. That was really helping with the pressing on the fight. Now, I will say this, though. Our Namor definitely got some damage in there, but you need more picks. You need more final hits. Like, that's what we need as a team. So, let's skip ahead a little bit just to make sure we start. Yep, and then now we pressing on. Because within that time frame, they asked, what do we need? And I basically said, so long as we're peeling and playing, I think I said playing our lives well, but definitely peeling. Peeling was the answer. I said that. I made sure to say that. And the good thing is we have a great team, or at least in the way that we structured it, we had a great team to come back with. This was really good. So that was the end of that round. You saw the triple, which is also on my, which is also a short. So here we go. Boom, that's 2. And then who else we getting? Come on now. If you haven't seen this short, you kind of missing out because I rocked 10 lives. They got two healers two healers and a peeler. I'm okay with that. That was a really good start to that. And that was a good start to that round, seriously. Like getting a triple off rip to start that round, to end and start the round to getting triples was actually kind of killer. So, but that's just a mindset of making sure that you're a bit more aggressive in certain instances, like when you see, like, okay, they don't have this or they're out of position. Like, it's okay to get a little more aggressive in certain aspects. Like right here, I was just trying to press on. I thought I had more. But the good thing right there is I wanted to also empower our Hulk. And we didn't have any heals right there. We kind of dove a little bit too much, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. Monster Hulk is in there. So we are pressing on, they're making space. We have, look at that, going up to 40% progress to the point. And then my healer's behind me, so I'm already okay on that. So just knowing that, just keep on going. Yep, and then I was about to, yeah, but they already, so 47%, really good. All they needed was 3%, and we just had to wait because the point's gonna move. I don't know if anybody's been on these the Hydra maps, but the point's gonna move here. And then I'm looking to go, yep, go ahead and take my position immediately. I knew Hulk was right there, or at least I felt it on my, and then you just gotta know when it comes to your team, how they play and what they're looking to do. Winning hand, I was happy to be part of that because I knew where I was going and he was dead. So me and Namor really that was good. Me and Namor comboed for that one. Along with the empowerment of our Gambit, which is good. So we're taking position. They have 3 ults, but we're not worried because we know how to play against that. So here's what we're gonna do. I think they were already out of position with their Jeff Nato ult. So we were okay with not having to worry about that at this point. Yeah, that Moon Knight, excuse me, that Blade he was really forcing it, seriously. I know Blade is a cool character to play. I really do like playing Blade. But just know that NetEase did not fix him. I saw that one coming. I tried to stop the Jeff. We all tried to. Look at this, all 3 of us. But he ate 2. He ate 2 before we could stop him. So here's what I try to do. I try to, get a pick, which is great, but I did not mean to ult right through there. And to ult on top of that portal was actually kind of sick to see, but the fact that that is a possibility is incredible. So going through their portal, also insane. So we had 99. Yep, killed their healer, but looking to try to do more damage afterwards. And yeah, so that didn't happen. We didn't have a healer there, or at least I didn't, but it's all right. We're at 99%. All we need to do is make 1 good push. We have 2 good ults to use. Excuse me, 3. We have a Monster Hulk ult. We got that Iron Fist ult that just popped. So team play, understanding your team, understanding how things are gonna go, because ult charge is the name of the game. Can you build your ult? Can you count ults? That's another thing too. Counting ults is crucial because when you're counting those ults, and you got to make sure that who has the healer ults, who has the support ults, which support ults are going off right now, or which ones are going to be crucial. See, I just split up their supports. I literally just split up their supports. Now, going right back to it, this is a knockout. Knockout. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that exchange. Very much okay with that exchange. I just took out their ace for me. And that should be around the time where it should be like the last, that was my last final hit. And I did end up with the most final hits in the lobby on the team. Yeah, in the lobby and on the team. Most damage, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So I'm just coming back to point. I'm looking at the sliver. Yep, they're playing smart. Just making sure. I knew that ult just happened. So once we get them off point, and then this is healer, your priority target. Always a priority target unless it's an uncontested person. Then if you kill the uncontested person, then you can kill the healers freely. But right here we win because the Thor C9'd. He was literally the last one on point and he C9'd. So we appreciate that. And we got that win. Now, as a team though, I know I wanted to empower my team by playing hard, peeling hard, and making sure that they understood that you don't have to worry about anybody diving you as long as I'm with you, because I'm going to try as hard as I can. And that was it. That was really the good thing about that. And so I'm happy to say that we had a really good tank, and well, Magneto's do-rag. Thank you so much for tanking. You did. It was fun tanking. It was fun seeing you tank. It was fun being in those situations and diving with you, like for real. And I'm happy to say that we had a really good time. Having the most kills in the lobby, having 2 triples to put up after the stream. It was fun. So, when it comes down to it, just play with your team, play hard, try to position yourself as best as possible. Knowing how to play as your character is very crucial, because there's plenty of guides to play as every character in this game to optimal efficiency. So with that, I say this is another case study, good case study where willpower and mental overtake, and a comeback can always be mounted as long as you're thinking through it. So with that, stay tuned for another one, because I'll catch y'all on the next one. Be easy.